Hey, girl.
Girls.
Yeah. Well, welcome back, guys, to Vibes and Vinyl.
Hey, y'all.
What's up? We missed y'all this week. How are y'all doing out there? You know, it's Thanksgiving week, so everybody about to get all nice and full. You know what I'm saying?
That good stuff.
We ready for that. So we want to go ahead and start off with our Black Business of the Week, and we want to shout out A-Bod Apparel. This company was actually sent to us by one of our friends of the show. Whatever you like to call it. One of our.
Hey, girl.
You so stupid. One of our Vibe Tribe members, she went ahead and sent us this A-Bod apparel, and it's like some activewear and loungewear, all created by our beautiful Black people. So go ahead and follow A.Bod, right? Yeah, A.Bod apparel on IG, and make sure you check them out.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody's trying to get that body back after their New Year's resolution. When everybody goes to the gym, you know, they start off all
good in January.
Down and trickle into the low.
And I'm gonna be starting with y'all in February. I'm gonna when I drop my load off, I'm gonna be right there at the A-Bod with y'all.
And you know what? I'm gonna try again to. Wine is hard. Like I'm just saying. Like I like it. Look how cute.
It looks nice and refreshing.
This is real cute. So you know, I'm gonna try like in January to let this wine go because I'm just this. I can't. You know what I'm saying? I gotta slim down and do that. Yeah, I gotta shake it off. Exactly. So I'm gonna go ahead and check out A-Bod apparel and give me some fits for my little, you know, new summer body.
Period.
Yeah, so exactly. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into that bad vibe of the week.
Well, for the bad vibe, I wanted to talk about the Grammy nominations. So there are a lot of celebrities who are complaining on Instagram about being like, you know, pretty much snubbed.
Every year they do that. But
every year they do this. A few of the people, we have Little Baby. He made a statement about that. Tiana Taylor definitely wasn't too thrilled about not being nominated.
Yeah.
With Justin Bieber, he was nominated, but his issue was that he was nominated for the pop category and not the R&B category.
Right.
And I feel like they were doing that because, you know, he's Caucasian.
Right.
He's our Caucasian friend. And they don't want to give him R&B. They want to give pop.
Do they ever give Beyonce and Rihanna R&B? I mean, pop, or do they give them R&B every time as well? I mean, I'm really truly asking because I don't know. I don't think Beyonce ever won no best pop album, but I mean, hey,
she don't. No, right.
Even though she did make pop music as well as Rihanna. Rihanna, first of all, ain't never really. Pop. She really ain't never made no R&B until, you know, her last album.
She is pop to me.
Yeah, everything was real pop, but
you see how
don't they always nominate them for like R&B?
Right, and they doing that with him, and I feel like, come on, people, like he our Caucasian friend, but he can give R&B.
Oh, Justin had a good album back when I was in college. It was like, I don't remember the name of it, but it was this white album with some purple like symbols and stuff like that. That was an R&B album.
Really?
Oh, that was a good little album.
Oh, and I believe it. It's just,
I don't think his record label at that time had even wanted to release it as that, so he gave it out as like free. So every week, it was like every Friday, he had a new song, which was from that R&B album.
Really?
Yeah.
And they still hating people. And he was just like, he made a statement like, you know what, I don't want to be ungrateful or come off ungrateful for my nomination, but y'all, he was just like, I worked on a R&B album. Like, I really, this was not me doing pop in the studio. In my mind, I'm doing R&B. I wanted to, you know, I wanted to be recognized for R&B, and that was his issue. Who else is on there?
I'm trying to think.
The City Girls had a good year, and they were nominated.
Yeah.
You know, those are my good sisters.
But what you think about that? Like, what are your thoughts on that? You feel like these people deserve to get this nomination, or like, what do you think?
I feel like I do. You know, like, I'm not I'm not in the whole hip hop. Like I'm more like I listen to R&B, but I know Lil Baby had a good year.
Yeah, he really did have a good year.
Even though I'm not like all on him like that, I know he had a good year.
Right.
He should have been nominated from where I'm
first of
sitting.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm the most like, you know, trendy or in the person. Yeah. But the R&B albums that I saw nominated, I've never heard of these people in my life. Besides Doja Cat, was she?
Yeah, I like my good sis.
And I don't feel like she should have won. If anything, who should have been in that category was Janae Aiko. She should have won. Mm-hmm. Summer Walker, like those type of people. But I swear to God, like those people who were in the R&B category, about 4 of the 5 of them, if it was 5, whatever. Mm-hmm. I don't know who they were.
And I didn't even look at the complete list, but I'm sure if I was to look at it, I wouldn't know who they were either. My take on that is that they're culturally clueless. You know, it's like we know what be going on in the culture, but the people on the board of the committee, they don't know.
Make decisions about an R&B or rap album and who was the best when you know you ain't listened to it. Like I'm trying to see what the qualifications of the best album are. Like, I mean, I guess they're going based on streaming numbers. I don't really know.
I listened to something today, and they were like, we go off of like, it was a particular word that they were like, that they go off of. But the people that I just named, they have whatever that word that they looking for on the committee, they have that.
Right.
They have like the influential aspect of them. They have the song that, you know, you kept hearing on the radio. They have all that, but they're not nowhere to be found when you mention it in the nominees.
Well, my opinion on this whole situation is that, yeah, of course they don't understand who needs to be nominated. They don't understand like our culture in itself. So really for them to be making these decisions and thinking that, you know, they know what's going on, and for y'all to feel so strongly about the fact that, oh my God, the Grammy snubbed me. Oh my God. Like every year y'all whining about being snubbed, but y'all not even going to the BET Awards. And y'all sitting up here like playing it every year like, oh, BET ratchet. Oh, yeah, this and that. And not wanting to show up Rihanna.
They be almost acting like they embarrassed.
And I love me some Beyonce. You know, I love Beyonce.
But our good sis don't be going.
But she won't be going like that. I feel like Beyonce, she know when she about to go. And she be like, oh, May is going to be there? Yeah, you can sign me up. I'm going to sit right there.
Or
it'll
be like, Beyonce, you know, like, oh, people coming up. Beyonce, da-da-da. But it'd be like, when you be like, oh, she coming this year, but she be on the screen.
Yeah.
She be virtually there.
I gotta take up, you know, her to be hot. She was on tour the last time when she was on the screen, but she be working out here. She be working out here, but I feel like the times, like when it's all slow and stuff, like the upcoming BET Awards, you need to be there.
I know.
Y'all all need to be there.
Why not be there?
Y'all need to support the award show. It ain't, we could keep saying this over and over, but it's true. Like, y'all need to support the BET Awards the same way you supporting the Grammys and the VMA Awards. Like, we are making this music. We making, like, the status, the high quality of music that everybody is listening to. But then we don't even go to our own award shows. And really, all of our artists are the hit makers.
All of them, yeah. And I feel like, you know, when they coming up, they're like, okay, I'll go to the BET Awards. But then when they get to a particular level, it's almost like frowned upon. Like, oh, I'm at this level, I'm not going. And if I go, that means I'm not. Yeah, like, they feel like, oh, if I reach here and I go, I'm bringing my career down.
Which is sad. You need to bring up, you need to, you know, bring this award show up. You need to continue to go. You need to tell your other friends of high status that they need to go and stop expecting so much from the Grammys and the VMAs who don't even listen to y'all music. So, you know,
and this is why y'all not getting nominated correctly, because they're not listening all year. They're listening to their radio stations and this and that and the third, and they want to come to a round table and be like, you know what, I think that this person should be nominated, da 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 da.
Yeah,
and then there be people that be off.
Rap album because it was played on the diverse station.
Okay, well look, that's why y'all need to be going and y'all can go to the MTV Awards and all this stuff. But come on now, don't be like making our BET Award show feel like, you know, it's like the trailer park.
Yeah, that's pretty much what y'all do though. Y'all do make it seem like it's the trailer park. It's trash. It's not just the artists. It's y'all too. It's y'all viewers. I'm sorry, like y'all could laugh and play me or do whatever y'all do on Twitter. Like every time BET come around, I ain't watching that. I ain't watching that.
Yeah.
But y'all y'all talking about Black Power so much? I'm like confused because what you mean you're not watching it, but you watching the VMAs and
the black
tweet about
people
it.
that are gonna give you the BET award, they're not gonna be culturally clueless. Those are gonna be people who are a part of our culture. They're black. They're, you know, Hispanic. They're da. They're people of color. You have a greater opportunity of winning and being nominated correctly if we were to support the
your
Black
culture. This is people who listen to you.
television network.
This is our culture telling us that, you know, of our culture, of what we understand of our culture, you doing big things. Respect that.
Right.
You know, and appreciate that more so a Grammy just because white people gave it to you.
And I don't know when that became uncool, because when we were in middle school, BET Awards was cool. You know, maybe even a little bit in high school.
Right.
So, I don't know. All of a sudden it became like very unpopular to go there if you're at a particular caliber or even watch it. People are like, I ain't watching that.
Right.
It's almost like the hip hop awards, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's come down to like the level of the hip hop awards, because, you know, people barely watch that.
But I also feel like our artists that we really respected back then, when they were a little earlier in their career, they were going. So yeah, it was cool. Going. It was cool for us to watch it because Drake performing, Lil Wayne performing, you know, Beyonce, Rihanna never really so much came, but you know what I'm saying, that was the reason why it was like it's cool to watch, because you were looking at these stars who taking over the charts in every genre,
and they were coming.
Yeah, they were coming. So
we need the big stars to start going again. That way we can start making it cool again. Because big stars, if y'all stop going and y'all keep not going, people not gonna be watching. People not gonna go. They looking for y'all like, if Drake go, then we watching. Beyonce show, Rihanna, you know, now the city girls are making it like a climb. Like if they keep coming, like, you know, they got a little bit more to go until they like at that status. But you know what I mean? Like people that we revere as like real cool in the culture. Like if y'all go, then people will be watching.
But even though, aside from them, like us as people, we need to sit here and support that and stop trying to make it lame to watch the BET Awards, or whoever goes to the BET Awards is lame. You know, we make the culture. We make what's hot. It's up to us really to say, like, I mean, in my opinion, it's up to black people to be like, this is pretty dope or whatever. Like other people gonna be like, they think that's dope, then it is.
Yeah.
So I think it's on us too, as the viewers, to sort of take that in.
Okay, well, I think just to end the point there, I think that we make the culture, number one. Everybody knows that. We all know that. And we need to make our program and our station important again, and make it, you know, a cool thing. You know, make it a vibe again. You know what I mean? Because we have... You know, we've done that. We've made it uncool. We have made it where we don't support. We've done that, and the celebrities have done it too. So I think, come on, y'all, like pick it back up. You know what I mean?
You got this.
Because the Grammys is not giving y'all just due. So stop crying about that, and let's just support each other.
Exactly, I agree on that.
And that's just that on that.
It very much is. So, kind of getting into our main topic, this is something I wanted to talk about because for a very long time, just because of my experiences in the corporate world as a black woman, it's been crazy. It's been crazy. It's been crazy. You know what I'm saying? And right now, I've kind of been laid off from work for it's been a little minute now, and you know, with the coronavirus and everything going on, it's been kind of hard to go back to work. But I sort of been thinking about, when I do go back to work, the type of environment that I would even like to work in. And so I wanted to talk about working in a black environment versus working in a white environment as a black woman. So, you know, I'm very familiar with the aspect of working with white people. So I worked with them, and boy, they test your patience.
They do.
You know, it's just a lot that goes into it to where it's like crazy. I have so many stories, but just to start, the very first day that I got hired at this company, this woman, I'm gonna say girl, because she was younger than me. It is what it is.
Okay.
This girl, she actually told me, you know, we're not like that. You can, just to let you know, you can wear your hair any kind of way that you want.
Thanks.
And I'm like, what makes you like okay with saying this sort of thing? Like what opened the floor for that? Because I didn't say anything about hair.
Mm-mm.
I didn't say anything about like skin color, nothing like that. And that was a lot of the things that I've experienced being in a white office. They felt like the things that they would say would be opening the floor for topics of discussion about race and just social, like your social status and things like that. It was always like them. You know, as much as they'll try to say that a black person is trying to play the race card, it's crazy to me because I feel like they was playing the race card with me. Like I'm
bringing
not,
it up first.
yeah, you constantly bringing it up. For me, that's something that I'm not even trying to talk about. It is what it is. Like I'm not concerned with your color. Like I'm here. It is what it is. But the way that conversation of race came up so much, and like the things that I've experienced, the disrespect, the just disregard for my ideas, and not trying to make me, just trying to make me feel like I wasn't educated enough, or it would be the smallest things. Mm-hmm. It would literally be the smallest things. And it's just like, you know, I really don't know if I would like to work in an environment like that again. Or if I did, then I feel like I'm not going to be that black person anymore that holds back. Because you feel like you have to, though.
You do, and I've experienced that within working in education and being a teacher. I've worked in the school system for 7 years now, and I've done the black schools, I've done the white schools, and there's an extreme difference. And I don't know which one is worse at this point, because it's a little bit different at each one, different problems you have to face. But I know that. So
tell me a little bit about the black schools then.
Well, with the black schools, I think that if I had to really, you know, give it like a stamp, like the black school for me, I had a better overall experience. Mm-hmm. Because only thing I had to deal with that would have been like competition. Mm-hmm. Like people trying to compete. I think with black people we try to like, what's the one phrase that it's a crab in a bucket mentality?
Yeah, crabs in a barrel.
Yeah, like like, oh, if you showing that you a good teacher, you climbing, or you know, getting more recognition for test scores and da-da-da, like I'm gonna get ready to start competing with you or acting shysty to you or trying to have an attitude with you, you know, competition, like all that. And I think as a people, culture, whatever, we need to do better with that. It's not just one spot. You know, we have different spots that we can fill. Right. You can be the super dope reading teacher. I can be the super dope math teacher. Right. You know, we have enough room. Right. So where we can
that
be,
is a thing in
where we can all
our
be dope
community, to where it's like there can only be one good black person. You know, at whatever it is
in the office or in the in the school. Like it shouldn't be like that. So to wrap it up with the black schools, that was just like one of my main issues. But with the white schools, I feel like it was just more of a personal attack. Because like you said, they're not going to listen to your ideas. They're not going to listen to...
They don't respect you
anything
at
that
all.
you say, because the respect is zero.
No, and to go back to that respect thing, so when I was working at this same company, I ended up having somebody, I would say, I mean, I was responsible for a lot of our projects, so I was like over the projects, and I would, you know, be responsible for presenting this information once it's done or whatever. And there was a white girl that worked under me, and when I mean it got under her skin to have to hear me tell her to do anything, to where I'm telling her, and I'm being real professional, like my normal attitude that I would have in real life versus what I would have at work, I keep that separate. So it was like, I'm coming to you like, hey, good morning. You know, here's our real life, not me. Yeah, here's our projects for the day. Let's go ahead and tackle this. I mean, being real positive, and she'll be
tapping her foot.
I mean, really shaking, like, say one more thing.
Aggravated.
It was just like, man, the tension for no reason. But really what I had to realize is that you don't like the fact that a black person is telling you what to do. That's what it was. Yeah. It was eating up at her. Like, you are telling me what to do?
Yeah, she couldn't handle that.
It's just crazy, man. It was so many experiences there, and it taught me a lot, because I definitely see now that working in the environment with white people, you forever gonna work with a white person, so you have to learn how to deal with them. Yeah. But you gotta make it be known early, which was my mistake that I didn't do. Make it be known early that you're not putting up with that crap. For me, that was one of the first jobs that I had out of college. working in a corporate environment. So it was fairly new, and I was trying to gauge like, how do I act around all these white people? You know, I went to a all black high school. It was just sort of like, I'm used to having nothing but black people around me constantly. So I didn't even know how to move around these white people. And my way of dealing with it was ignoring it. If they said something to me, I would act like I was the dumbest person in the world. I really would. I really would, because I feel like if I didn't, it ain't gonna be good. So they would try to throw shade at me, and I would be like,
yeah.
Look, I know they thought I was slow, but really it was just because I don't want to go off on you. That's what it really was. I kept telling my husband, what I really want to do is meet them outside. Like, I want to see them outside in a personal setting so that they can talk to me like that, so I can really show them how I can get.
And you know, that was my meeting a person outside. This is what I did one time. I had like a, I don't want to be rude. I'm trying to place my words correctly.
Go ahead.
I had this Caucasian teacher.
So she was white?
And she came in my room. I'm lining my kids up. This is 5th grade. So these are old kids. These are not little babies.
Yeah.
And I'm lining them up. I guess at this school that I worked at, they line up in ABC order or whatever. And I'm new. I don't know that. I'm thinking, come on, line up regular. We're not going in no order. She come in my room. These kids, they know better. They should be in alphabetical order. You don't know that already? This is my 1st or 2nd week, and I'm like, no, I didn't know that. That's not nothing that you go over in the orientation. You're going over more important things.
Right.
You feel me? We ain't going over that.
Not about lining up in alphabetical order.
Yeah, and the way she came in and got red because it just burned her up that they wasn't in alphabetical order.
Stuff like that used to make me laugh. That getting red.
I kind of laughed at first, you know what I mean? Like, are you for real? Like, okay, you that bent? And I'm like, oh, well, in that case, they know what to do then. I said just like that. Okay, they know. Well, that's what y'all do. And
you gotta throw it back.
I did. I'm like, if these kids have been here since the kindergarten and they're in 5th grade, oh, they know what to do then. She was like, no, you should know what to do. And then I like did like a deep breath and like a little laugh, like, And then like I had the student look at me like, and she laughed. She did like, oh, she played you, and I see that you mad, and you trying to laugh it off. She seen that look on my face.
Have me already getting hot because they,
they egging it on
to the fire, like.
And what I did, I wanted to do a little something right there, but then I'm like, dang, I'm in here, I'm the teacher, I can't do that. Like, I gotta drop these kids off to PE. We lining up, but I'm gonna come back on the back end. I'm gonna check her. And what I did,
you real patient.
I left it off. She left or whatever. I walked them wherever they had to go. I went straight on the email, and I'm like, let me look up the girl name. I don't know her name, but I looked it up. I found her last name, and I emailed her. And I'm like, where are you gonna be at in the next hour? I need to come find you. If you're gonna be in the cafeteria, let me know. If you're gonna be in your room, give me the room number. I was new, I didn't know.
You know they get scared and they like to throw the word aggressive. Like,
well, I got real aggressive. I got real professionally aggressive. So I'm like, give me your room number. Yeah, and I didn't know what her room was. She gave it to me or whatever, and I came and I confronted her. And in these work environments, professional environments, wherever you work, if it's a Caucasian or anybody treating you bad, you need to address that.
You really do.
And I had to come and address her.
That stuff go. Like, I mean,
can't, because they
that
gonna
was
keep
a
doing
big
it.
mistake. And when I say they would do it to me all the time, I got so used to it, and I knew they thought, what is wrong with her? Because I'll be acting like, when I say I'll be acting like they'll be saying stuff to me, and I would go back to my desk and listen to Kendrick Lamar. And you know Kendrick, how he be going in. So I was just like, I'm gonna do that too.
Yeah, he
like,
be going deep.
He'll be going all deep. Like, these white people they'll get you.
They'll get you.
Get you to that point for real.
Oh, I don't know. With me, I had to go in there and I had to let the record, show, like, don't do that. You're not gonna come in my room. I might be new. I'm younger than you, clearly, because you're old. Okay, hold on. Let me not go into that. I had to catch myself because I was gonna get mad all over again.
Please don't get mad.
I didn't want to curse.
You gotta take your energy back.
Yeah, like, I didn't want to curse.
We
in front of the viewers.
We're not doing
but
that.
You're an old lady. and you're mad I'm new and I'm coming in, you should have came in like, oh, okay, well, she don't know.
And then it'd be worse when they old and like
she was old and bitter.
You know why? You know, older people already be feeling like, oh, you young, so you
mad,
real inexperienced.
Yeah, but take that and coach it in a nurturing fashion. Don't come up in there like, oh, you should know. Oh, da da da. I came in there, I'm like, look, okay, young, new, whatever, black, whatever you like, it don't matter. Like, you're not gonna come in my room. I didn't want to act up in front of them kids, but let me tell you this: what you're not gonna do is ever do that shit again. And she was like, what did I do? I don't understand.
Oh, yeah,
and I had to break it out, and she acted like she was
there.
stupid. She didn't know. And it was like a good 45-minute conversation. But when I walked out, long story short, it was known, like, don't play with me. I'm not here for you to play with me.
See, yeah, you gotta do that. They get real like, ooh, what did I do? like oh, where is this aggression like coming from? Because that same supervisor that I was telling you guys about, that really the one who was talking about hair and stuff, she was real like, be yelling and I mean very disrespectful, but I'm good at just like, I'll just be ignoring.
Yeah, you did.
But I could only take so much, and at one point she was on the phone like, you did, and I was like, nope. I said, okay, what you're not gonna do is talk to me like that. And she was like, oh my God, what are you talking about? I said, I didn't say anything rude, but what you're not going to do is talk to me like that. And I mean, it got like, why are you doing this? Why are you talking to me like this? Where is this coming from? Like, you know exactly where it's coming from, but you want to sit here and you want to act like I'm aggressive. You want to be like I'm the one. And that's what they try to put on us, is you can't even be mad in the workplace as a black woman, because that angry black woman persona, they will be very quick to put that on you. You can't be mad about nothing. You have to literally suck it up, and it sucks. And all I can say to my black people, again, you always gonna have to work with white people, you know, in that kind of environment. But I just feel like what I learned is like, always have your own business or some kind of income where you're in control of that. Because if you gotta rely on these people, you know, to be up in their building, you always on the line with them. You always one step away from being fired.
Termination, right?
Yeah, it's always one step. Like, I actually, when I had got real tired of the girl talking to me like that, I went to HR, right? And I told her, I said, you know, this is the situation. This is the way she's talking to me. I had notes on her and everything. And the HR lady was a Hispanic lady, and she actually told me, you know what? Sometimes as people of color, we like think that people are acting away with us, but they're really not. It's just the fact that, like, because of like how we grew up, we feeling like they're doing that.
She hit you with the we, and she wasn't even on your team. Don't hit me with the we, sweetie.
I was like, okay, well, thank you. Thank you for that. You're so awesome. They love that word. Awesome.
Yeah, goodbye and good night, and you left. Like, ugh.
It's just crazy, man. Just, you know, I just feel like anybody going through that situation, working with white people, and our black people too, we got to get it together. But I feel like specifically working in an environment where you're the only black woman in a situation, the black women have it worse than the black men. Like, they'll respect a man before they respect a woman. So you really at the bottom of the totem pole. You're like, oh, you lucky you here. You know, it's pretty much like that.
Yeah, I got treated that way. Yeah.
So just be strong, stand your ground, and know the policies, and know all this diverse that they be talking, because they love to throw the stuff about the diversity when it ain't really no diversity. Like, it's all some bull. But, you know, just know all that so that you can give it back to them in an educated way.
Right. The main thing, like, keep your composure. If you're going to confront anybody, like, I could have went off on that lady in front of everybody. It took a lot for me not to. But I didn't want to be the angry black woman on the job. So I took that good old deep breath, had them kids laughing, and I politely approached her with no children around, her off period or whatever. I came in her room. We talked about it and went about our business. I said, well, you don't have to like me at all, but what you're not going to do is disrespect me in this school.
Just make sure you demand respect.
And if you're going to confront anybody at your workplace, just do it to where they don't have nothing on you. Don't do it like, oh, you going off on them. Do it like where when you walk away, you intellectually, you know, stated your case.
You have to be real smart.
You just moved on.
you have to be real smart about the way you approach them.
Yeah.
You have to
Don't
do
give
it
no
intellectually.
ammunition. Don't give them no extra fuel.
You can't.
You know what I'm saying? That little
They gonna be
fire.
like, look, I knew it. There it is. There's that anger.
There's that anger. Don't do that.
There's that anger that I knew was in there. I knew it.
Ooh,
that was them. That's them. They knew it was in there. They be trying to wait for it to come out.
They do.
So you can't.
Don't give it to them.
No. So
let us know if you have any, on the job experiences similar
black
to
or
what we
white.
talked about.
Let us know all of your experiences with, working in the black offices.
Yeah.
Positive and negative. We're not just trying to down our white people. That was just my personal experience. So I'm not trying to say like all white people are this way.
Yeah,
I love my white people, the cool ones, because I had some white aunties at that office that were real cool.
Yeah.
It was just, some of them other ones. But, let us know y'all experiences.
Yeah, we want to know, because
Yeah.
stuff be crazy out here. So we know firsthand.
Real
So share
crazy.
with us.
So anyway,
So what we on to next?
let's go ahead and move on to the key of the week.
My favorite part.
So
I
what we
love a good
kikiing about
kiki.
this week?
Well, you just enlightened me to a situation that I got ready to look at earlier, but it kind of, I don't know, I started doing something else.
Yeah.
But tell the people about our good sis, Rolling Ray.
Shut up about it, the good sis.
Our good sis.
Rolling Ray. I don't follow Rolling Ray or Santana. I don't follow them like that.
I do.
I don't even know
I
really
love
these
me
people.
a good Santana video.
Were they on? Was Rolling Ray on Catfish? I think that's how he started.
I don't know. I think that's how he started. I don't know how he started. I just seen him in the courtroom acting. When he was in the courthouse.
No.
Oh my God! Please, okay, people.
No, I don't.
Tell
I don't
her
know
about when he was in the courthouse. The people who've seen that. That one you would die.
Well, I gotta go back and look up.
I'm gonna show you that one.
I don't know about these people, like the Santana and all that. I just found out who
started
he was
on Love and Hip Hop, or like he didn't start on that, but he started as Young Miami's makeup artist for the City Girls.
Okay.
He got cool with Young Miami. Then he eventually got a little clout from that, and then I think he ended up on Love and Hip Hop real quick, and now he do music, and he's still cool with Carisha and JT and everything. Like, they cool. Like, I love Santana.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I don't know these people all that well, but all I know is that I was like scrolling on the Shade Room, and this Rolling Ray character was like going in on Santana. That's how you call him, like Santana. So I think he's the Kiki of the week, because first of all, what accent is that?
Let us know in the comments.
Play the clip. Go ahead and play the clip.
Yeah, let's play the clip.
I think it's this. The girl gets on live one time and then a couple more times with JT Carisha and thinks she's this it girl. You came on Love and Hip Hop with yellow teeth, looking turb, ate up, body big, built, stomach, ice pack, six pack, Heineken her. Oh, stop playing. You walk on like a dog one time and forget to pick the shit up. Stop playing with me, Santana. I'm not the one, I'm the two. Yeah. And the friends, nothing to say. Pick your life up.
Right, let's play the clip now.
So, yeah.
Where is he from with the R, putting the R at the end of everything?
Who is Carisha?
Carisha.
Who is that?
What else
Who is Carisha? Is that JT? Because he said JT Carisha.
Is Carisha.
Who is that?
Young Miami.
Oh, girl, I don't know their names. Like,
that's her real name.
I didn't know that. So
he was just like, oh, where do you think you get off like trying to play me just because you friends with Carisha and JT? Like Young Miami and JT, yeah.
Well, anyway, I think he deserves to be the Kiki of the week, because Rolling Ray is in a wheelchair and he is like, you can't play with Rolling Ray. Okay, you can come step to Rolling Ray if you want to. He gonna roll right over your toes. Don't play with Rolling Ray.
But and I love Santana.
I don't even know who Santana.
I'm devastated. I gotta talk bad about this because I love Santana.
I don't know what that little issue is, but I know.
Because Santana was talking about him. What?
I think Santana was trying to play him, like trying to act like, he like Santana, a city girl.
He is.
Well, that's why he was trying to act like he above Rolling Ray.
And he might, okay.
That's how he was trying to act. I mean, on the side note, just to I think this is a little short Kiki, but there's another Kiki that I thought we should have added.
Oh yeah.
Honorable mention. Y'all, I can't talk. Chris Brown tricking everybody, and I really thought about paying for it. Like,
you thought about it?
I love Chris. Like, people can play him all they want to and be like, "Oh, Chris a crackhead," and if you like Chris, then you like crackheads. But whatever, Chris is like, he's in my heart.
He has a special place.
You remember that time we went to this all-star party?
Yeah.
So we were in college, and we were at they had the all-star weekend out here. And I begged her to come with me to this Chris Brown party. And I just thought, we gonna be here. We are gonna be here.
Oh, you did?
And I was there. And he was very high and drunk and sloppy.
And he had a circle around him.
He made these people make a circle around him, and then he was pointing girls out. And I was like, pick me.
Not to pick me.
I was real pick me. And Chris didn't want me. I'm not his type. He like him skinny.
He wanted them more like
he like Rihanna,
booty
like
showing. Like you probably had on too much.
No, I feel like first of all,
I'm more probably naked enough.
I'm more of Drake's type. Like even though what Drake likes to portray as his type, like the big booty, the thick, the thick girls. Yeah, Chris like them fairly small. Like his baby mamas and them, they kind of on the little
petite.
Yeah, the little side. So I feel like Chris don't want me anymore.
Oh,
but regardless, I was laughing. The Kiki of the week is the fact that everybody got duped on this OnlyFans.
I did. Didn't he take a picture of him laying on the beach and it was like a penis?
Yeah,
trying to be like, oh, he be in my OnlyFans. Like
I'm about to show y'all a little something.
Right. So
all y'all was sand.
Yeah. Right. So everybody thinking that. So I guess that's why that's the Kiki. Because he alluded to the fact that he was gonna be out there in the streets, but he was just showing everybody that he was recording music. No one was there.
Exactly. And I almost spent my money. Like I would have been real mad.
Well,
so
we'll be waiting.
Yeah, we will be. So
we'll be patiently
all right,
waiting.
Chris, I'm gonna see if it's worth my $1.
How much is it?
$20.
Oh no, sweetie, that's too much.
I mean,
a little too steep for me.
It's Chris.
It's Chris for you.
It is.
I don't know who I would. Let me think.
Who would you pay for?
Tell us who y'all would pick. I don't know who I would pay $19.99 for. I gotta think about that.
It would be Chris and Kofi for me. You know Kofi from Queen Sugar, that dark skin.
The one we've been talking about all week.
No,
I would pay $20 for
Kofi.
him. What's the one we've been talking about?
Oh, she talking about the guy from Insecure, Daniel.
Okay, I'll pay $19.99 for good old Daniel. Okay, if he don't have one,
look, it might be a few people I'll pay. Let me stop.
Now that let's thinking about it.
Stop all in my head.
I'll pay for that. I'll pay for that.
Oh my God. Well, anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning into this episode today. And, I hope y'all like it. Go ahead and comment on some of the things that we mentioned. I want to know about who y'all pay for. I want to know your experiences at offices. Yeah, white, black offices. Let us know how those experiences were. And just, like, comment, subscribe, all that. Follow.
That's right.
All
right. We'll see y'all next time.
All right. We'll see y'all. Bye.
Bye.